is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I haven't posted in 2 weeks. I know, I'm sorry, but I am back with another review, and today we are reviewing Hush. So Hush is a 2016 thriller film directed by Mike Flanagan, and it stars Kate Siegel and John Gallagher Jr. And it tells the story of a deaf and mute writer who moved to a home in the woods to live a solitary life and write her book. But one night, when a killer shows up at her window, she must fight for her life in complete silence. Real quick, before I get into my positives, I have a serious fear of home invasion. Like, just the thought of someone breaking into my house at night and me knowing that someone is in the house but not being able to see them, it's just... it scares the crap out of me. Jumping right into my positives, positive number one, the performances. This movie has no really well-known actors in here except for John Gallagher Jr., I guess. But other than that, no one that is really widely known. There's also very few characters. There's like 5, and everyone gave amazing performances. Kate Siegel, who plays the protagonist, she isn't deaf or mute in real life, so her playing a character that is both deaf and mute, can't hear and can't speak, that is really hard. Like, I can't imagine what must have been going through her mind when she was offered that role. But she nailed it. I totally bought she was deaf. I totally bought that she couldn't talk. And I'm not gonna say which actor plays the killer, but he did an amazing job as well. I was terrified of this guy. I hated this guy. I hated him so much, and that's a good thing, because you're not supposed to like the person who's trying to kill the protagonist. Unless, of course, it's Scream. Spoilers for Scream. I'm sorry. I love Stu. Positive number 2, the tension. Mike Flanagan is definitely one of the best, if not the best director working in horror today. He's able to build so much tension with so little opportunity because the protagonist can't talk or hear, so it would be really hard to try to build all this tension. And he just nailed it. He built so much tension. This entire movie, I was just like white-knuckling the edges of my seat. It was masterful. Positive number 3, the directing. I just talked a little bit about Mike Flanagan's direction of the tension, but he also does a really good job in the more dramatic and thematical moments as well. The cinematography is great. The way he sets up the shot, the way he moves the camera through such a contained environment. Also, the way he directs the killing scenes. I'm not going to say who dies. People do die. More than one person dies. The way he directed them just made it all the more chilling. The first kill in the movie is so disturbing to me. It's great. So well done, so well handled, so well acted. Also, the finale of this movie. The finale of this movie is actually much more touching than I thought it would be. Not touching like in a sad way, but like, wow, she's really gonna go through with this. His direction in that scene was just incredible. Positive number 4, the implications. Now, what I mean by this is, you know that moment when a movie doesn't fully show a thing, but it suggests something that happened? It implies something that happened that is terrifying? This movie had 1 or 2 moments of that. So not very many moments of it, but the 2 moments there were just so, like, bone-chilling, you know? Including one scene where you see something written on the side of the killer's crossbow. So disturbing. Like, when that scene happened, I was like, oh crap. Positive number 5, the setting. This is a perfect setting for a movie like this, and I mean perfect. A secluded home in the middle of the woods. Yeah, you're not gonna be rescued anytime soon. In fact, the house I'm at right now, my mom's house, it is a secluded house almost in the middle of the woods. We have 2 neighbors on these sides, but you get what I'm saying. If something happened out here, it would take a while for someone to get out here to help us. So that makes it even more creepy for me because I did rewatch it today in this house. So that didn't ease my anxiety one bit. It's just the perfect setting for this. This guy has so many opportunities. There's so many places for him to hide. It's so dark because this movie takes place over the course of just one night in a secluded house in the middle of the woods. And it was perfect. Positive number 6, the killer. This is one of my favorite movie serial killers of all time because he doesn't have a motivation. He doesn't have a specific motivation of why he's trying to kill this woman. He just likes killing people. And that's scary to think about because there are people like that in our world. Just complete psychopaths who kill without remorse, without reason. They just kill. This guy is killing for fun. And that's just so chilling. I keep on saying that this movie was chilling, but it really was. Plus, the guy who played him did an amazing job. Again, I'm not going to say who it is, but He did an amazing job. Positive number 7, the protagonist. I love this protagonist. She's a great, strong female character. She never backs down. She is constantly fighting back. She refuses, absolutely refuses to die. She's also extremely smart in all of these situations. So many thrillers like this, you're just yelling at the screen. It's like, no, why would you do that? You're so dumb. Like, why would you make that decision? Not in this movie. She is so smart. She makes some of the smartest decisions that you don't expect, because you go into this movie thinking, okay, there's gonna be stupid decisions. Not at all. It's a very, very unpredictable movie. And I was really surprised at just how much I cared about this protagonist, because there is a backstory given to her about why she's deaf and why she's mute, and it's really sad, so you really start to feel for her. You really sympathize with her, and it makes the rest of the movie that much better. Guys, I'm gonna say it. I don't have any negatives for this movie. I know, it's a Netflix horror movie that didn't get a theatrical release, but it's great. I don't have any negatives with it. Which means this is the first film on my channel to get a 10 out of 10, which brings us to an A+ on the grading scale. Which also means this movie is getting the Zabeast Award of Cinematic Mastery. XACM for short. If you want to, you can just call it the Zachem Award. Yeah, I like that. The Zachem Award. There we go. Guys, this movie is on Netflix right now. Just go watch it. You will have a blast, and I think you will be surprised by just how much you like it. Even if you're not like a horror movie person, I think you would still like this, because it's not all-out horror. There is a couple scenes that show some blood. One scene that shows a little bit of gore, but it's very dark, you can barely see it. I just think everyone can find something to like in this movie, and I recommend it to everyone. No matter what your taste in film is, go watch this. It is on Netflix. You will have a great time. Look forward to my review of a certain action movie that came out in 2014 starring Keanu Reeves. You want to guess? Thanks so much for watching, guys. It really does mean a lot. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep writing, keep shooting, and keep editing.